don't suppose someone would care to tell me just what the hell is going on.
It's just Teresa, Father. She's fainted.
Oh, please. You know, she just found out she's not really married to Julian. This is just a diversion, another little ploy to win sympathy.
You know, I'm not so sure it isn't for real. I mean, look at her. You know, maybe finding out that her marriage to Julian was nothing more than a practical joke and that she was going to be thrown out of the mansion with nothing but the clothes on her back. Well, maybe it was too much for her. Oh, maybe the little gold digger is really close.
Teresa. Come on, come on, Teresa, let's go. Teresa. Teresa.
You believe it, Mama? You're gonna be a grandmother again.
Thanks. I couldn't be happier.
My life is perfect now. I have the perfect wife, I have the perfect child, I have the perfect family. Nothing's gonna change that.
What are you talking about, Maurice? What question do we have to ask?
Is it me or Antonio?
You were Antonio.
Yes, which one of us is the father of the child you're carrying, me or my brother?
Oh, my God. It never even occurred to me. Louis is the father. No, it can't be. It can't be.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me higher, breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I keep thinking it's too good to be true. I mean, a few short days ago, my life was hanging in the balance. The doctors had decided that I was going to be in a permanent coma. But now look at me. I'm healthy, married to Sheridan, the woman of my dreams. We're going to have a baby. I am going to be a father. I feel like the most blessed man in the world. Can you believe it, Miguel?
It's great.
You know, it wasn't too long ago that I thought I was never going to find true love. Not the kind of love that I had with Sheridan. I'd kind of given up on the fact of even trying to find a soulmate. Someone that I would get married to, have children, grow old with. I didn't even know that kind of happiness existed. But then Sheridan came along, and that was it. It was like a dream come true. Now look at me, I'm gonna be a father. We are gonna have a family together, and I just feel so much joy. I just want to shout it to the entire world. Isn't it great, Mama?
Yes, Mio. A baby is always a blessing.
Yes. And I want to give my son or daughter the best life that I possibly can. I want it to grow up in a loving, secure home. And it will know that it will always have parents that are gonna be together. Because Sheridan and I, we are gonna be together forever.
Well, I have to know, Sheridan. Am I the father or is Antonio?
It had better be Antonio. You, Luis. You have to be the father.
God. Oh. Oh. You sure?
Of course. I mean, I came back to Harmony. I got my memory back. You and I were reunited.
What is it?
Nothing. I'm just trying to remember. Oh, my God. There was one night.
You were with Antonio?
Luis, I'm so sorry.
There's a possibility that Antonio could be the father.
Break it up!
Fight!
Break it up! Hey! Break it up! Get back! Tell him to get back! Now get back! No! Break it up!
Calm down, too.
I'll calm down as soon as I teach that
What are you thinking? Stop it!
I want him out of here now!
It's your family.
Calm down. I want him to leave.
Falling
I want him
apart.
out of here right now.
I didn't do anything. I just came to see Whitney.
Calm down. I want you away from my daughters. Both of them. Calm down. If I ever see you around again, I swear I will kill you.
TC, stop it!
Listen, this is TC's house. He doesn't want you around here, so you gotta leave right now. Do you hear me?
Please, Chad, just go, okay? I'll be all right. But right now, it's best if you just go.
Don't make this any worse than it already is.
Just go.
I love your daughter, Coach. And nothing you can do is going to change that.
Are you happy now, Daddy? Look what you've done!
Why isn't she coming too?
Could my dream really be coming true? Oh, could the news that she's not Mrs. Julian Crane really have killed her?
Mother, look, she's out of the house. She's out of our lives. That's enough. You don't need to wish Teresa dead.
Why not? I mean, look at her, for God's sake. She's in your husband's arms. Wouldn't you like her out of your life forever?
Here you go. Smelling salts. I found them in the powder room. Thanks.
Oh, well. Better luck next time.
Teresa, you fainted. You all right?
No, I'm not all right. I'm never gonna be all right again. It was all a joke. I have lost everything, and it was all a joke.
A real knee slapper.
Hey, Teresa, you know, I know things look bad now, okay? But you know what? Things are going to get better.
How, Fox? How are things gonna get better? I've lost everything that I have loved, everything that has mattered to me.
Teresa, now that you're conscious, there's nothing to prevent you from heading right on out the door. Nothing to stop you from vacating the premises. So, scram. Vamoose, as your people would say.
Is Teresa still unconscious?
Oh, no, Father. She's up and in the pink and on her way out of here.
Alistair, of course.
Okay, you're smiling, Teresa. Why? Why is that?
All is not lost. Fox, to know everything is going to be just fine. In fact, I don't have anything to worry about. There's no way that Julian and Rebecca can get rid of me.
I'm so sorry. I want this baby to be yours more than anything. I want you to be the father.
But I may not be.
You know what? I don't even want to think about it, okay?
Well, we have to, Sheridan. Or we have to face the fact that Antonio may be the father.
Antonio's the daddy. I'll get you back, Louise.
I know how much it meant to you to have children. How much you wanted to be a father. And I wanted to have children with you. Louise, I'm so sorry. I mean, this should have been a special time for us. The two of us having our firstborn baby together. Something like this should be so special for us. But now, God, this baby's gonna be the very thing that could make me lose you. And I've ruined everything. That's right, Sheridan. You've lost Louise. Mine. He's all mine.
You've never heard me this happy, Paloma, because I've never been this happy. I know, it's incredible. I'm going to be a dad. And I just hope after the baby's born that you can come here so you can meet your nephew. Or niece. Yes, I was just about to say that. I don't care. I just want to be the best dad possible. I can't wait for you to meet my wife. I know you're going to love her. I know you are. Right? Okay. Well, you know what? I'd better get off the phone before I spend all the baby's college money on phone calls here, so... Right. I love you, too. Yeah. I'll call you again soon, okay? All right. Bye-bye. Okay, Mama, now who can we call? How about Aunt Christina? I know she'll be really excited.
You know, mijo, why don't you just hold off on any more phone calls?
Why?
Because you are supposed to be resting, and I'm afraid you'll overdo it. You can call the rest of the family later. Okay?
I've got all this happiness inside of me, and I just want to tell everybody.
I know, but the doctors don't want you to get too excited.
All right, fine. I'll just tell Teresa next, but I'll tell her in person so I can see her face. I know she's going to be so happy. And, well, little Ethan, he's going to have another cousin to play with. Just like Miguel and Kay's baby, right?
Yeah.
Look, I know it's hard for your little brother, but I just want all the cousins to grow up together and get to know each other and be friends, you know? That little Ethan is Teresa's pride and joy. I mean, Teresa, she's such a good mother. She's so loving and devoted. Little Ethan means the world to her.
No. Nobody is going to show me the door. See, there's no way that Julie and Rebecca can get rid of me. So things aren't so bad after all.
What are you talking about, Teresa? You just found out you're not really married to Julian. Hey, he's throwing you out.
No, I'm going to be fine. Better than ever. Watch this. Alistair, it's Teresa.
How are you feeling, Teresa?
Oh, much better, thank you. I appreciate your concern.
I imagine you were a little overwhelmed by the news.
Yeah. Yes, but I'm fine now. And I am very grateful that you're always looking out for me. You're always standing up for me, coming to my aid, my rescue. I mean, you saved me from execution. You gave me a job in your company. I know that I can count on you now.
If she slithers her way out of this one.
I know I can count on you to stand by me now. You won't allow Julian and Rebecca to get rid of me just because I'm not legally married to Julian.
You couldn't be more mistaken, Teresa. Whatever I did for you was solely because you were a Crane. But since it turns out you aren't one of us, I couldn't care less about you.
What?
I want no part of you. You're not a Crane, you have no business in my home or my company.
Alistair, please.
I'd like you to leave. Immediately, if not sooner.
How could you do this, Daddy? How can you be such a hypocrite?
Hypocrite?
You're always talking about how fighting is wrong, right? And how a mature person should be able to handle their problems without resorting to violence. But you keep attacking Chad every time he's trying to talk to you.
Whitney, that boy is from the streets. The only way to get through to somebody like that is with force.
I can't even believe I'm hearing this. You're no better than what you're accusing Chad of being. He didn't start the fight, Daddy, you did. He came out here to try to talk to you, to do the right thing.
Whitney.
It's true, Mom. He didn't want to fight. He just wanted to talk.
Honey, I know that you're upset, but to talk to your father this way.
She is only repeating what you just said. You were ripping into me for protecting my family.
I just said that I thought there might be a better way to do things. You just can't go around beating people up.
All your fault, Whitney. I hope you're happy with yourself. Look what you've done. Not only to our family, but to Chad, Mom, and Dad. I hate you for this, Whitney. I will never forgive you for this. Never. Stop it. She is I'm mad at her. I hate her.
The situation is so hard to believe. The Russells are a wonderful family. Rock solid. But now look what's happening to them.
Yeah.
We have to find a way to help them, Liz. Try to get this house back to the way it was. Happy, peaceful, and filled with love.
That's exactly what I plan to do.
GC, things have gotten completely out of hand.
Yeah, it's because of you. You're responsible for this.
Me?
Yeah, if you were around here more often, around our girls, this would have never happened.
I'm there for the girls.
Yeah, well, how come you didn't know that Whitney was seeing Chad? And that Whitney has a boyfriend?
Hey, I told you that I suspected something was happening.
Oh, you suspected? Eve, you're her mother. You're supposed to know these things.
Look, I went to Whitney to talk to her, and she said that nothing was going on. She didn't tell me the truth.
Oh, well, maybe she would have told you the truth if you and her had a better relationship. You know, a young girl needs to be able to confide in her mother. Talk about boys. Talk about anything that's on her mind. But obviously, Whitney didn't feel that way about you. Because you and Whitney don't have a good mother and daughter relationship. That's why she lied to you.
God,
you know, Whitney needs a woman that she could turn to, and there was no one.
Actually, TC, Whitney confided in me. I think it was just easier for her to talk to someone who wasn't a family member.
Wait a minute, Liz. You knew about this and you didn't tell us?
Well, yes. Listen, I promised Whitney that I would keep her confidence. And besides, I assumed that she would talk to her mom. Most girls talk to their moms about things like this.
Yeah, that just proves my point. Whitney wanted to go to her mother, but she couldn't find her mother. You know why? Because her mother is always at the hospital.
that is so untrue. I love my daughters. My family means everything to me.
You know, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I wanted to help, but I think I made matters worse.
Antonio, mijo, por favor. I mean, I've had enough excitement for today.
Mama, I cannot rest at all. My mind is racing here. I mean, it's amazing to me how 4 little words can change your whole life. You're having a baby. Sheridan and I are having a baby. You don't know what this means to me.
Antonio, you have to rest.
Mama, I want to share this with everybody. This is great news, okay?
What if Sheridan's baby's not Antonio's? What if it's Luis's baby?
I am so sorry. Talk about an answer to my prayers. I feel like I've ruined everything for us.
No, Sheridan, you haven't. Yeah, I would love it if the child were mine. It'd be the best thing in the world. I mean, I want your first baby to be ours. Look, if it turns out that it's Antonio's, it's okay. Let's just deal with it.
Please.
I love you, Sheridan. I want to be with you. And I want to have children with you. Look, if it turns out that this child that you're carrying isn't mine, then I will still love and raise him or her as though it were. Yeah, most kids these days, a lot of them, they don't even have fathers. This kid will be lucky to have 2.
You were just the most wonderful man in the world.
No, I'm not. I'm just in love with an incredible woman, and nothing is going to change that, all right? Certainly not this. We'll have more children of our own. And we'll love them all. We're together. That's all that matters, okay?
This can't be happening.
Alistair, I may not be a Crane legally, but I'm still the mother of your grandson.
I'm well aware of that. My grandson is a Crane. You are not.
Alistair, I am doing a first-rate job at Crane Industries. You have said so yourself many times. You have complimented me at my work at Crane Industries. So even if I can't stay here at the mansion, surely you allow me to continue in my job.
Yes, you've done a fine job, but Crane Industries is a family corporation. There's no room in the executive offices for an outsider. You're not a Crane, ergo you no longer have a position with us.
But you are not being fair.
I don't have to be fair. I'm Alistair Crane. And I hope it won't be necessary for me to continue to spell it out for you, Teresa. You're out. Out of the mansion, the family, and the corporation. I can't be any clearer than that. Now, I have things to attend to.
No, Alistair, please. Don't.
What was it you said about Father coming to your rescue?
I don't think so.
Not this time. It's unanimous. You're out of here.
How could you say such awful things to me? Accuse me of not being a good mother?
Eve, we've got a crisis. Something has gone terribly wrong with our family.
Why are you blaming me?
Simone, I've never seen your parents like this. Neither have I. It's really scaring me. I know they're both so angry at each other.
And it's all Whitney's fault. She is tearing our family apart.
Okay, this isn't getting us anywhere.
You're damn right it isn't.
I think that before we say anything else, words we may not be able to take back, that we should stop, cool down, and then sit down together, all four of us as a family, in private, and talk this out.
You know, Whitney has already missed the big match today, okay? So what good is talking gonna do?
This is about more than tennis, TC.
Well, you know what? It's too little, too late.
You're right, Eve. It is about more than just tennis. It's about your obsession for your job. That's what's tearing your family apart. And I get to sit back and watch it happen. I don't have to do a thing. Oh, Eve, I'm going to have your family handed to me on a silver platter. And you have no one to blame but yourself.
I was so sure Alistair would stand by me.
Teresa, I know how you feel. I've been there myself. When it came out that I wasn't a Crane, Alistair totally disowned me. Even after he thought I was his grandson, he just packed me in. It hurt, but that's the way he is. Okay, if you're not a Crane, he just tosses you aside.
The minute he saw that she was upset, he went running right over to her.
Pay no attention to it.
Mother, how can I not? I mean, she so much as frowns, and he comes running with open arms.
Not for much longer. Now, Teresa is going to be out of our lives forever. She's not going to be living in this house with you and Ethan, and she's not going to be working with him either. She's going to lose her influence on him.
I really wish I could believe that.
Well, you can. Out of sight, out of mind. Now, any feelings that Ethan has for her, any sympathy or any gratitude he might feel, it's all going to vanish. Now, Teresa is finished. We have removed her as a threat.
This is going too far. Okay, you can't treat Teresa this way.
If you're smart, you'll back the winning side, Foxworthy. If not, that allowance that Teresa bumped up will have to go back down to what it was. In fact, if you persist in this, I may be forced to cut it in half.
All right, Julian. Enough is enough, all right? Your theatrics were a bit overblown, but I suppose they achieved the desired effect. Now, Teresa got your message loud and clear. Now we can just sit down like reasonable people and work out a compromise.
There's no compromise to be had. Teresa's not my wife. She's not entitled to a thing. End of story.
But Teresa went into this in good faith, Julian. All right, she was tricked, just like you were. This practical joke has cost her a great deal, and simply put, the Cranes owe her something. We owe her.
This woman has been flouncing around this house like she was queen of the manor, terrorizing all of us with her threats and her thirst for power. For God's sake, she tossed your mother out into a blizzard. She took delight in it. Just as she took delight in spending the Crane money. Millions she gave away to charity, to a family. She reveled in being Miss Julian Crane. Well, no more. Her glory days are over. She's down where she belongs and where she will remain. In the gutter. Teresa's reign of terror is over.
You are the most unselfish, most wonderful man in the world.
Hey, I'm not that unselfish. Sheridan, I want this baby to be mine, right? Well, if it's not, it's okay. Because we love each other, right? That's all that matters.
But you have to be the father, Luis. I want you to be the father of this baby.
If I am, I promise I'll be a good father. Look, you know I don't have much to offer in the way of material things, but I will always be there for our child, all right? Good times or bad. There will always be plenty of love, okay?
That's all that matters.
We have to tell Antonio the truth now. Before he lets himself get too excited about this baby.
He already is. That's why telling him about us is, it's going to be even harder now than it was before. I mean, to hear that you and I have been in love for so long, and now that this baby he believes is his could be yours. Luis, this is going to rip his heart out.
What's going to happen, Mama? You know, Sheridan's baby isn't Antonio's and it's Luis's. It's going to break Antonio's heart.
I know. And there will be no avoiding the bad blood that this will cause between them.
This is so unlike you, Mama. I mean, you're always telling us that things can work out if we just pray and have hope.
I'm afraid this is impossible. This could be the very thing that tears them apart as brothers forever.
Nope, I'm too mad right now.
Look, I know how you feel about Eve, okay? You love her, and you love your family. Things are really tense right now, but they'll ease off, trust me.
Sam, how? You can see how things are right now. It's just all messed up.
You have to think of what's most important. Think of the future, not something that happened last night or an hour ago. Look, Eve is really trying. She's really trying to work through this, but I think you should meet her halfway. I know you really treasure your marriage. Don't let this damage a good thing.
Private family meeting. Like I could ever sit in the same room with Whitney, listening to her lies.
Simone, you gotta play this right. Be smart about this. Go to the meeting. Play the victim. Get your parents' sympathy.
Meryl Streep couldn't act that good.
You can do it, Simone. Your parents will eat it up, too. You know, don't let them get mad at you. Let them get mad at Whitney.
Yeah, but are you sure you're okay? You're not hurt or anything?
Look, don't worry about me. Look after yourself. What's going on over there now, anyway? Is your father still going crazy?
Yeah. But Mom's trying to talk to him so that we can have a family talk together, you know?
That's gonna be one long conversation.
You know, I'm sure that we have my mom's support. Hopefully we can get Daddy and Simone to come around eventually.
Well, I'm not holding my breath.
Eve, I think we should have a family meeting and talk this out.
Oh, we can get through this, TC. I know we can. Nothing's more important to us than our marriage and our family.
Kay and I are gonna take off. Give you guys some privacy. Grace and I are here for you, okay? If you need anything, you call us.
Thank you, Sam.
You ready, honey?
Yeah. Remember, a victim, okay?
So why don't we all go into the house and talk?
Ethan, I will say this one last time. I've had enough of the hell that Teresa has put us all through.
How about what you've put her through?
She got what she deserved.
It is unconscionable that you would even...
Ethan, please. No use arguing, all right? I'm out. They've made up their minds, and I can't do anything about it, so I'm just gonna go.
Here's your hat. What's your hurry?
No hat. She came here with nothing. She leaves with nothing, and that includes the dress you're wearing. What?
Oh, you are ridiculous. What do you want her to do, walk out of here naked?
Oh, I'll get her a trash bag from the kitchen. I figure her to be about, a 30-gallon.
Mother.
Stop it. Oh, all right. She can leave cash for the dress.
Where are you gonna go, huh? You gonna go to your mother's?
I'm not sure. Before I do anything, I need to talk to my attorney. I'm just gonna get little Ethan and go.
Here. Where? Where do you think you're going?
To get little Ethan. Don't worry, I'm not gonna pack anything.
No, I'm not worried in the least. The only place you're going is out that front door.
That's after I get little Ethan.
No. My son isn't going anywhere. He stays here.
You are going to be a great second cousin.
If Luis is the baby's father, Antonio's gonna be devastated. And if Antonio's the father, who knows what Luis will do.
This is what I am telling you, Mijo. This glorious news of a child could be the very thing that destroys our family. Your brothers will... It'll tear them apart forever. Whoever is not the father will be filled with jealousy and rage. And my fear now is that one of my sons will kill the other.
Luis, I know what hearing I'm in love with his brother will do to Antonio.
All right, so why don't I be the one to tell him, okay?
Without me?
Sheridan, you getting upset is not going to be good for you or the baby.
No, Luis. I need to do this. We'll be okay.
All right. Let's go tell Antonio the truth.
Sheridan. It's just like her to pull a stunt like this and go get pregnant. It's not gonna stop me. Nothing is gonna stop me from getting Luis. Even if it means I have to kill Sheridan and her baby.
Well, why don't I, make some coffee, fix some sandwiches, and then I'll leave you to your meeting.
Liz, that would be very nice. Thank you.
Thanks, Liz.
We're very lucky to have you here, Liz.
Thanks.
Why don't we all go into the living room where we can sit down and talk? I'm gonna fight for my family, Liz. I'm not gonna let you just take them away from me. That's who. Russell? Oh, no. No, now is not a good time for me. What kind of emergency?
Never ends.
Girls, what can I get you to drink?
Nothing from me, thanks. I'm fine, thank you.
A gas explosion? Multiple victims. Aren't there any other doctors on call tonight?
You are not touching my son. He is not leaving this house.
What is going on here?
That little boy up there is mine, and I am taking him with me.
The hell you are.
Get out of my way, Julian. There's nothing on this earth that is going to stop me from taking him with me.
Would you please escort this woman off the premises?
No, my baby!
No, Teresa. My baby. And he's not leaving this house, but you are.
No! Stop! Please! Julian!
I would really like for you to be the godfather to our baby. That's okay, right?
Of course.
Stay away from my husband.
While the cat's away.
Julian has every legal right to keep little Ethan.
I'm not leaving here tonight without my baby. I will kill Julian first.
Why don't